Well, how are ya? How was everyone on this beautiful, credible, and amazing day that it is to the Sunshine State? Well, it's kind of cloudy, but I'm still gonna go forward and do what I have to do, my loved ones. While I have something upon my heart I'd like to share to all of you, I have a point to ponder, and it's dealing with preparing you to be homeless in the USA. And on this episode, my loved ones, I will be talking about canned goods. So we better see what we need to find out about this subject here, preparing you to be homeless in the USA. Are you ready? Let's get this, my loved ones. Okay, my loved ones. I've been trying to find things that's easy, simple for me to buy inside of the stores without making things a little bit complicated. And one thing that I have found out to be very simple and very easy for me to eat is canned goods, mainly beans. And many of you probably be thinking like, beans? Well, I had looked at this for some time being on the streets for the short period of time that I have been, it's at least 4 months. And I have found out that there are a lot of nutrient things to eat, such as beans. And I know that it's very convenient for me to buy inside of a store instead of buying, anything like meat products or anything meat packagings because those things are a little bit more expensive. This can of beans at least had cost me 67 cents, but I normally would get the Goya beans. And it was too little, you know, crowded on that aisle for me to get the Goya beans today. It is Saturday, so a lot of people shopping, trying to get a lot of things they need or want, or just trying to get out the house. But I mainly get these type of beans, Walmart brand or a Goya can of beans. It's because it has the easy to peel, easy to open, and that works very good because you wouldn't have to have a can opener, and that works very well for someone like me who's outdoors, who's out in the open, and who's living among the moon, stars, and above. So that really helps me out a lot. And with these beans, they have a lot of nutrients in it, just like you eating meat. But with beans, it's a plant based, so it would not stay inside of your system very long like meat. It take a long time for meat to get out of your system, my loved one. So in a sense, it's okay to eat meat, but me, for instance, would like to balance it out and have like plant-based food to eat, such as beans, such as anything vegetation, salad, certain things like that will balance it out. Don't just always think about just only eating meat, especially if you in the situation that I am in, my loved ones. I don't have a home. I'm mainly on the streets in nature, baby, and I'm mainly loving it. I am enjoying it because I am growing, trying to find my way and trying to find who I am and my purpose in this life. So it's a live and learn lesson for me. But many of you probably would not look at it in that sense because you're looking at all the things you have lost. Don't think of it in that sense. Think of it as those things are in the past, so you about to transition and get something better or grow into the person that you supposed to be. That's how I look at these things. And I know many of you probably going to be in this situation and trying to find out things that's a little bit healthy for you and nutrient for you. And the best thing that I could find that's under 67 cents, or if you want to get the Goya brand of beans inside of a can, those are $1.22. Or unless you go to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has it for $1. Well, at least in South Florida they do. I don't know about other cities and states, but I found out that Dollar Tree sell just two types of beans there, black beans and the chickpeas. But I normally get the black beans because I'm not a fan of chickpeas. I get it every now and then, but I'm not a big fan of chickpeas. So I get the black beans, which is 8 grams of proteins. And the thing about the Goya beans, that is a little bit more tastier than the Walmart brand here. I just only got it because it was very easy for me to pick up inside of the store. It was so crowded on the Goya bean aisle in Walmart. So I just said, let me go to the other aisle to where I could get the Walmart brand. That's mainly where I got it, but I would normally get the Goya brand of beans because it's a little bit more tastier. It has a little more seasonings. They put a little bit more ingredients in it to me, but it tastes a little bit better than the Walmart brand to me. That's what I'm trying to let you know. But the main thing we need to know, that is easy to open. Easy to peel open, and you wouldn't have to have a can opener. That's the main thing I like about it, and I love that it has the nutrients, the proteins, and it has like iron and potassium, all those beautiful things, calcium in there. That's what we need when we are on the streets. We trying to make sure that our bodies are getting the most healthiest things that it need to survive, because I believe when you are on the streets, you are going through some tough strainings with your body, and the main thing that you want to work the most on is your body and your mind. That's one thing a lot of people don't work on when they on the streets. Those are the things they quickly give up and just go ballistic on these streets. But I mainly work on my body and mind the most, because this is only temporarily. I know that this would not be for a long period of time, or if it does, I know that I will always have my foundation and be keeping my head up to the sky, because I know that soon things are going to get better, because I'm keeping my mind and body strong, my loved ones. And that's what it truly is all about when you are living on these streets. Keep your mind and body strong and healthy, and eat the most nutritious things, such as beans, my loved ones. It's very good for you. Eat it every day. I try my best to eat it every day if I can. But you know, being an American, we like to go to Wendy's and those type of places. If I had that type of money, I would. But on any other day, I would get some beans. I would get some type of vegetations, radish. I would get some type of fruits, bananas. I would get avocados, because I'm not trying to depend on things that I know it will be a chance I can't not afford, or I won't have enough money to eat. So I would depend on things that are good for my mind and body. And that's what it's all about, getting all the things that's good for you while you living on these streets. So I thank you, my loved ones, for taking out the time to listen to what I had to say today. And I had to talk about preparing you to be homeless in the USA. And on this episode, I had to talk about can of beans. Finding a can of beans that could easily be open for you to eat. You don't need a can opener. So I thank you, my loved ones, for listening. And I thank you for tuning in, watching, my loved ones. So loved ones, be safe out on the streets, because you know it is crazy out there. Be safe. Take care. And I'm out. It's hard sometimes being on these streets, my loved ones, and I know this. But the main thing you need to concentrate the most is your mind, and putting the certain types of food inside of your body to stay strong and healthy. Many people don't know what it is to be living on the street. For many of them, they don't like it. For many of them, they don't have no other choice. For many of them, like me, trying to find a way, trying to find the good not trying to dwell on anything bad about it. Because I know if I dwell on anything bad about it, my health, whatever's in my mind, will self-destruct. So I'm finding the good things about it, and I'm doing my best to stay healthy while eating cans of beans, my loved ones.